fucking riff that will get you fucking laid, do this one, dude. It's pretty simple, it's Metallica, but everybody likes that, and the girls seem to love that one. I don't know where. This is all about getting chicks, right, guys? Even you little kids out there, I know, 7, 8-year-olds, you start because you want to get those girls at school looking at you. Because, you know, you feel funny in your corduroy pants that your mom bought you. You want to do something special to get the ladies. And that's what I'm here to help you do. Simplicity can be very, very good. Like, I don't want, like, my girls, I only like them to have one vagina. I don't want more than that. It's enough for me, you know. Sometimes, you know, I mean, if you get into, you know, hermaphrodites, stuff like that, you don't know what you're doing down there. There's too many things to grab a hold of and, you know, do things with. You just keep it simple. That's my philosophy. Sometimes you gotta tune your guitar up. Let me just do that over. Okay, that's good. Ready? Gotta put that vibrato on those notes too. Yeah, girls love vibrato. Now if you play it like this with no vibrato, that's ugly, you know? You're not gonna get laid that way. So you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? The vibrato makes all the difference, kids. And then hitting that evil tritone note, the flat fifth or the sharp 4. And putting the vibrato on heavy right there. This is where all that vibrato practice that you've been doing while you're on the toilet with your guitar comes in, it pays off right here on this note. So you go. It's all about attitude. Look at this face, man. It's full of attitude. I don't even have my eyeliner on, and I've still got attitude.
Now talking about attitude, you're the only guitar player in Steel Panther.
Yes, because I don't work well with other guitar players. I don't like them.
Because your attitude and your ego is so big?
Well, it's not because my attitude and ego, I'm very easy to work with. It's just that all these other guitar players are usually assholes, okay? Keep that in mind. When you're working with other guitar players, the chances are that guy's gonna be a jerk. So I try to, like, be the bigger person, and that's why every time we've had 2 guitar players in Steel Panther, I always fire them, you know?
Now, you seem like a guitar player that has a very complex vocabulary, talking about riffs and solos and styles.
And I know a lot of words.
But it's got very obvious.
Reciprocate. That's a good word.
Right. It's a tough word for me right now. But you seem to be a big fan, obvious, of Eddie Van Halen.
I do like Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah.
We have a lot in common. I've got 22 frets on this. He's got 22 frets on his guitar. My guitar has 6 strings. His guitar has 6 strings.
Now, style-wise.
Vaginas. I like vaginas. What's that?
Style-wise.
Oh, style-wise. Yeah,
yes.
that too. Go slow. Work it up to speed. But make sure it's always clean. Because if it starts getting sloppy, that's when you get fired. Okay? I almost got fired from Steel Panther one time. And then I reminded the guys that I started the band so they can't fire me. It's pretty awesome. So start your own band too, and then you can't get fired. Then you can play as sloppy as you want, dude. Get drunk every night before the show. Slop it up. It doesn't really matter if you play sloppy anyway, right? Because the singer's always going to be out of key, right? The more out of tune you are, the more like out of tune he is, the better it's going to be in the long run. Don't go too fast, because then you'll be like... And that doesn't sound sexy. So you want to find that super sexy right in the middle, and you'll know because when you get it right, that cute little neighbor girl that lives down the hall, she'll be knocking on your door. Excuse me, Ron? I just was wondering if maybe I could use your hairdryer. And you'll be like, hold on, I'm practicing the guitar. Just kidding, Ron. I want to have sex. All right. You know what I'm saying? That's how. Sometimes you can play notes that are totally out of key, And it doesn't matter as long as you land on a note that is kind of in key at the right time, like the downbeat of the bar or where the chord change happens. And that's very important to know, because you could go all over the place. You could play anywhere you want on the neck. As long as you know where to land at the right time, you're going to sound pretty good. It's a good thing to know. It means you can drink more on stage. This is one of the most expensive guitars money can buy. It's a Gibson something or other. Really good guitar. And I rented it just for this. Whoa. An acoustic guitar again? What's going on, dude? Is Satchel going country? You know, I should go country because that's where all the money is, all right? There's some really hot chicks in country music too, but I'm not going to do that. You know why? Because I got heavy metal in my soul. And if you don't know what an arpeggio is, go to Wikipedia, because you just need to learn that stuff on Wikipedia, and then you come back to me and I'll tell you where the dots are in relation to the arpeggios. But really you just need to learn what an arpeggio is, because if you don't know what an arpeggio is yet, you're in the wrong spot, kid, okay? Go learn what an arpeggio is. And even though you probably suck right now, you're going to get better if you practice.
And then what?
And then eventually you'll be a big boy, and your parents will probably make you move out of the house and get a real job, and you'll probably get if you're smart, you'll say, I'm not getting a job. I am going to play guitar and I'm going to go rock for a living, and you will go and find a stripper to live with who will support you while you do this, and things will look up from there. You'll be on your way to the top of the rock and roll heap. And of course, you always end with that. The basic pick, scratch, whammy, dive. Just in case the ladies weren't impressed with your ability to get in and out of the different places on the neck. If you ever wonder if you look at a long-haired dude and he's got a guitar, you can pretty much almost every time guess that he's either playing in the key of E minor or A minor. Okay, that's almost always the case. Occasionally we'll throw a D minor in there, or a B minor, or an F sharp minor, or G minor, or C sharp minor. I know, it's getting confusing now, isn't it? But if you're confused, if you want to take a guess, go for E minor first, all right? Because it's easy. That sounds good. Yeah. I know. I don't even have to sing over that, and it still gives you goosebumps. You were probably cranking that on your computer, and your mom just walked in and just went, whoa, who is that guy? He's sexy. And wasn't that the key of E minor? Is your mom a musician too? That's weird. So yes, E minor. That lick that I just showed you is in E minor. There you go. Go get some pussy.